Hello and welcome to another How Not to Play Lord of the Rings quick draft. We actually managed to trophy our last one, so let's see how I screw things up this time. Oh, oh, oh boy. Oh yeah, hello, Horn of Gondor. We're definitely going to be going human tribal if we take this pick, and we are taking this pick. Yeah, that can get out of control in no time. Uh, yeah, it's Cranko, but for humans. Just double the number of humans you get literally every turn. Yeah, we're doing it. Oh, should I have gone over the rest of the pack? Doesn't matter. What do we got here? Well, that's an artifact, so our colors are honestly wide open, but not really as open as you would think. Because the only human in this pack is Esquire of the King. So I'm not taking that over something like Quick Beam or Grand. Normally, white black is your humans tribal, because you've got Denethor and all that. So we're going to try to push a little bit in that direction. Um, these are just really good, really good. I suppose we can start off with either Grand or Haunt of the Dead Marshes. We're going to go with the Haunt. I'm going to keep second guessing myself. I just need to take a pick and go. But we want to kind of find our lane here with humans. So kind of a white-black is going to be the direction that we're going to go. Maybe. Well, this is white-black, but it's spirits, not humans. Let's see, here we go. Human Knight, that is a very good pick. Bath Song, also a very, very good pick. But yeah, we're going to go with the Rider here because it's human, and it's actually a pretty decent card. Okay. As far as humans go, we've got Butterbur, which honestly is a pretty good one as far as, humans go. Your end step, you get a food. You can use that to gain 3 life. 3 life every turn is a clock. I mean, definitely. Rally the Hornburg. Create 2 1/1 humans. That is a very good card. I think we'll actually take that. We might be leaning more white-red. The only humans here are blue. I can't go 5-color humans. I mean, blue does seem to be fairly open, though. But, you know what? Let's do it. We'll go ahead and grab Pelargir Survivor. We'll go ahead and just cover our bases here. We're going to just go with the different humans. Rally Hornburg again. Eastmark Cavalier, also very good. That is also a very good card. So we're just going to kind of cover our bases with humans, and we'll see what our next packs hold, and let that kind of determine the actual direction we go. As far as humans go, we have a 2/2 Vigilance for 2 or 2/1/1 Haste for 2, so we'll go ahead with the multiple bodies because that will give us more off of our horn. Human Knight, Rohirrim Lancer, Dwarf Artificer, Breaking of the Fellowship, Pseudo Removal, Fog on the Barrow Downs, a Fog Effect. The only human in the pack is Rohirrim Lancer, so there we go. Another Survivor. Stalwarts of Osgiliath is a very good card. Prince Imrahil the Fair, when you draw your second card, create a human soldier. That we might be able to combo off with, especially if we can get some Ring Tempts You. Okay, so we are back to our first pack where we've got Esquire of the King as our only human. So yeah, let's go ahead and take it. Okay, we'll go ahead and take 2 of them. Basically, we're just building up a human base for now, and once I know what colors we're actually going to be in, then we'll fit more solidly into one of our color and archetypes. Or we can take a mana rock. That would be 2 ring temptu, which gets me to loot, plus they do any color, so alright. Looks like green's about the only color we're not. Here we go, Eowyn Fearless Knight. We have a very clear direction in white-red with Eowyn. It's basically just a 3-4 haste, but being white-red, it does give us an actual direction. So we can cut the white or the blue, we can cut the black. We'll keep Prince Immerhill up there with the envelopes. We might be able to squeak him out. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We are passing up a Nazgul of note. But, oh, we've got a Theoden here too. Oh no. Actually, Theoden might be better than Eowyn. But no, we're going to go ahead and take the rare. We're going to take the rare. Maybe Theoden Wheels? I doubt it. It's a really good card. Maybe we'll find another one. Let's see. Oliphant, really good. With Mountain Cycling, Goblin, don't care. Protector of Gondor, there's another human for us. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin. Hopefully that wheels. That's a really good finisher. War Beast of Gorgoroth, Mass Orcs, Soldier Shadowfax. I'm just building the exact same deck again. Really? I mean, Shadowfax was amazing in our last draft. Reprieve, a white counterspell, is good, but am I really going to pass up Shadowfax? He was busted in our last draft. Stalwarts is the only human in the pack, so there we go. Another Stalwarts, okay. So here we've got an Oliphant or Hobbit Sting. I have 0 removal currently, so I think I need to take Sting here. That's a Dwarf, and I really don't have a whole lot of instants and sorceries. Wizard Rockets is Filter, and it has Draw on it, so that does help our Stalwarts. Sure, we'll take Wizard Rockets, why not? Dunedain Blade, equip human, gains +2 power. Sure, why not? Rush the Room just gives +1 power and first strike. Not really too thrilled about that. At least that does something for me. Sure, we'll take the Soldier of the Grey Host. Now for Wrath, now for Ruin did wheel along with the Oliphant. I think I'm going to grab the Elephant here actually. The Mountain Cycling, I really don't have a whole lot of red, so that Mountain Cycling might help me draw into it. Neither of these red cards look really promising. Sure, we'll take the Treasure Token. Halfling, Halfling, and Mill. So doesn't really matter what we take here. I've got all 4 of them anyway. We'll go ahead and take Took Reaper because of the Ring Temptu. That will help me get to level 2, which is the loot option, which will help me draw cards for Stalwarts. Let's see, I'm not in either of these colors, so it doesn't really matter. Ditto him. Pack 3, and we get a blue Lost Isle Calling. Whenever you scry, put a verse counter Pay 6, draw a card for each verse counter. If it had 7 or more, take an extra turn. Okay. That looks really cool. We're not in blue, though. The only white we have is Soldier of the Grey Host, Stewards of Osgiliath, Haradrim Spearmaster. Here we go. Here's somebody that I can actually add to the team. Display of Power. Copy any number of target instants or sorceries and choose new targets for the copies. It'll let me sting twice for 3 extra mana, essentially, because that's the only instant I think I have in the deck. But really, I don't have anything else. I've got another Dunedain Blade, which I'm probably going to cut the first one, a combat trick, so yeah, sure, why not? We'll put it in here. I'll probably cut it. Let's see, Amass, everything gains +1 in Menace. That does seem like a good finisher. Token, Amass, Errand Rider, Human Soldier, ETB, draw a card, and then tuck 1. Sure, that sounds like a winner. Lord of Westfold, or another human enters the battlefield, everything gains +1 power. I love it. Let's see, another Sting, Improvised Club. They're the exact same power. Improvised Club deals 4 regardless, and I have to sacrifice something, whereas Sting could go up to freaking 20 if I've got the horn out. So I think Sting is the clear winner over those two, and nothing else is on color. Barrow Blade, whenever it blocks or becomes blocked by a creature, that creature loses all abilities. Oh, that's cool. Second Breakfast makes food. Dunedain Blade, another Stalwarts. I mean, I'm probably not going to run all... How many do I have? 3 so far? Yeah, we're going to take the Eagles here. I'm still not thrilled with Banish from Edoras. Eagles at least gives everything +1 first strike, and the plane cycling will help me even out my land drops. Another human. Come on in. All blues and a warg. Okay, so nothing here that I really need. As far as collection goes, sure, we'll take Council's Deliberation. Another blade or escape. We'll just take the blade. It'll probably get cut. We'll take the treasure over the flicker. There's ring tempts though. I think I'll take the ring tempts over the treasure. Another Esquire of the King, sure. Neither of these matter. Our sideboard is very blue-green. Alrighty, so we ended up white-red again. Humans for... We've got Eowyn, Shadowfax. Our main reason was this Horn of Gondor. If we can find that, we will just flood the board. I think the only blue we have with those islands is Prince Imrahil the Fair. The extra token draw is nice, but I don't have a reliable way of drawing cards other than like getting to ring tempt level 2 and attacking. So I mean, I don't know, we'll just go ahead and take him out. Wizard Rockets we only had for the filter, Envelope we had for the filter, we'll take those out. And so we're actually down to 6 cards now. It's a really good card. Ring Temps, when you ETB Ring Temps, draw your second card, he gets a +1 counter. The only problem is Shadowfax can't freebie him. I would have to have some kind of static. We'll go ahead and drop at least one of those. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. It doesn't really do a whole lot. I don't really need the treasure token. I got rid of my blue. Let's see. Rally, we're definitely keeping those. Human. It does have ring tempt. Flicker, possibly. Sting, definitely keeping in. So we do have to cut 3 more cards. Let's see. This is 17 lands. We'll go down to 16. We will cut 1 of the stalwarts and 1 of the equipments because I'm not entirely sure. Although I could equip that onto Shadowfax to get the stalwarts out for free. But then I'd have to, we'll just cut 1 of the equipments and we'll call this good. Alright, what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. We are white-red again. We've got another Shadowfax. We did good with him last time. We do have a little bit of a different package here. I did not get Theoden, which Theoden I think was really what pushed me over the edge last time, but we do now have a Horn of Gondor, so maybe we'll just be able to swarm our way to victory. Let's find out. Wow. Yeah, the Mountain Cycler is not going to help me on this hand. Oh, jeez. Oh my god. Wow. What a way to start things. You know what? I'm going to keep this. Because we've got our Plain Cycler and our Mountain Cycler. So even though we've got 1 mana, we actually have 3. I'm going to keep both of my 1-drops. Because I can turn 1 Lancer, turn 2 if I don't draw a land, I can Plain Cycle Esquire, so I'm going to keep both of those. So either Soldier of the Grey Host or Errand Rider are going to be my tucks. I think we'll tuck the Soldier of the Grey Host because it does the least for me, even though it is a flyer, so that could be, but it's 4 mana versus 3. 3 I know I can get to, 4 I might not. Hey, we got planes. Alright. So I don't have to cycle yet. Although I still might want to. Frodo Baggins. Alright, well, we're going to have to do something about that. So let's go ahead and Esquire for now, because I'm going to have to get up to 3 on my Sting in order to massacre a hobbit. Crap, that means I'm going to have to block with Esquire. Shit. Oh well. Okay, so he is very heavy on ring temps, it seems. I have to block, so that sucks. I don't have enough mana to sting, so that's just terrible. I think I am going to cycle here for a mountain. Errand Rider, everything I have dies to the Took though. Oh well. So next turn. Wow, this is just does not. If I had that extra card in hand from the mulligan, I could ditch it, cycle Eagles next turn. Well, I guess that wouldn't work. I'd still only do one of these two. 2-1 or a 2-2 doesn't really matter. They both die. Sure, we'll get rid of the Took. We'll definitely attack. He is going out widening me. Yeah, I'm not gonna block that. Well, I wish that were a plains. If that were a plains, then I could have cast both of those. If I plains cycle to get the plains, then I can still only cast one of them. And then I'm out the eagles, so... Yeah, I think I just have to drop the creature. This is not going well. I can't attack in because he'll just block it. Oh. This is not going well at all. That's worse. Everything else I can kind of deal with and trade for, but that Hjorn I just don't have an answer to. So I have to block there. If those die, he goes up to 4 and I'm on a blank board. I think that's all I do. Well, that at least gives me some options. We'll go ahead and swing in for 2 unblockable. There's no reason not to. And then we'll try to protect Gondor. The token's just going to go in front of Frodo, unfortunately. That sucks. So I have to block there. I just can't take this much damage. That's 10 damage. If I block there, that's still 6 coming through. And then I have no board next turn. I've just got to do it. It doesn't matter how I block them, they're just gonna... I have to. So I have to block there. If I kill him here, I save myself. I only take 1 damage. But I don't have any way of stopping it. I think I'm just dead. I mean, I finally drew another freaking plains, but I just don't have... I was just behind the entire game from the very draw because of the mulligan, and maybe I should have plain cycled the Eagles to get some more mana, but then I still wouldn't have had anything to cast. So, I mean, I just got out aggroed. At least with this, I can keep. When it was all white and just mountains, no, I can't keep that. But all white with plains, okay. I'll pull a mountain at some point for Shadowfax. Maybe. So we'll drop a deuce, we'll swing for 1. Does he have a counterspell? Quite possibly. Let's diversify. I can always re-equip it later. Counter spells in this set are mostly creature based, so he'd be able to counter Esquire, but not really the equipment. Okay, so he is ramping. No mana open. I'm basically just doing mono white aggro right now. So yeah, I guess if it works, we've got him down to 9. I am presenting lethal if he doesn't drop a creature this turn. And he's just mana rocking again. Okay, well that's at least a blocker. Destroy target artifact. Mono white aggro? Who needs red? Ooh, we made it to gold tier. Wow. Okay, well, we've got all the mana we need. Okay, I can stop drawing lands now. Like, legitimately, nothing in my deck costs more than 5. I could draw 0 more lands and be just fine. I said 0 more lands. Oh, sorry, I said more. Please draw 0 lands for the remainder of the game. Oh! Well, that was a neat little trick. So he is going to tutor up something fierce. Probably a Nazgul. No! Mouth of Sauron. Alright. So he is going basically full on a mass here. So let's go ahead and bring out our blade and start swinging for 4. Next turn I can AoE. ETB, exile a creature an opponent controls with greater power than her. He doesn't have anything. Okay. Haha! Oh, well, there goes AoE. I guess the haha is on me. Are you kidding me? This is why I only run 16 lands. People will say, no, you need 17. No, you need 18 lands in your draft deck. No, you don't. Because crap like this happens. I flood out with 16 lands way more than I screw, honestly. Well, so far it's been 1-1 this draft, hasn't it? Alright, so he's just starting to get out big stuff. We'll choose Cavalier as our ring bearer and be super sneaky to re-equip the sword somewhere else. So that now my 2/2 can attack freely because everything else is bigger than he is. Giggle.
You are very small.
He does have enough mana that he can cast his Mouth of Sauron, and which means that he can amass more orcs. And anytime he casts his second spell with Saruman out, he'll be amassing more orcs. So he's going to have a really, really big orc. But Cavalier has Orc Touch, so whenever Cavalier blocks an orc, it dies. Alright, this looks super sketch. It looks like he is got some kind of combat trick. What kind of instant speed mass cards are there? Maybe I just took 3 unnecessary damage. Oh, seriously? I do not need more freaking lands. Well, we'll swing in for 2. That's a really big army that I'm gonna have to block. Would you stop killing my shit for f***'s sake? I know that you're black-blue control and you have no life, but for pity's sake, let me get something on the fucking board. Holy shit! Yeah, there we go! You cleared my board, nothing in hand! And guess what? I'm gonna draw another land! Money! Money says I'm drawing a land right here. Boom! Can I call it or what? You know, f*** this shit. Wow. Really? Nothing until turn 4. How am I supposed to play an aggro deck where I don't play anything until turn 4? Mulligan! Alright, at least this is somewhat keepable. Yeah, we'll tuck Erkenbrand because I'm probably not going to make it up to 4 mana. The responsible thing is probably to plane cycle, even though I really, really want my Eagles. Getting up to 3 mana is more important. And now I draw the mountain. I swear, I can't win for losing here. I should have kept my legendary. I shouldn't have plane cycled because now I'm just going to draw nothing but land. Oh, God. Alright, should we rally or should we errand rider? Let's rally. Next turn, I've got Protector of Gondor. And then potentially I have double creatures next turn. Alright. We just went mono white aggro and opponent scooped up. That's what we need to keep doing. Just keep doing that. No. We finally see the Horn of Gondor. And it's with double mountain and all white. I suppose I do have rally. Oh God, I can't. Keeping this piece of shit hand is going to lose me the draft. But I have rally into Horn, and if I happen to draw a plains, I'm going to be in decent shape. So I don't have a turn 1 play anyway. Maybe this will work. Nope, it's just another mountain. And I'm certainly not mountain cycling for a 4th freaking mountain. Alright, so we're going to rally, swing in. If he blocks, great. I take out his mana dork, but I don't think he's going to block because generally you protect your mana dorks. Okay, that's got a lot of words. Another mountain! Oh, Jesus. Alright, okay, well, Horn it is. Are you kidding me? The one time my deck actually gets to do a thing and you have the exact perfect motherfucking counter for it. Well, you know what? Fuck your Aragorn. You wanna blow up my shit? I'll blow up your fucking shit. I don't know why I'm getting so upset about this. Let's go. So I've actually got Oliphant next turn. Holy shit balls. The hell am I gonna do against that? I guess I should have waited to cast Eowyn. And wow. So he's just gonna get all kinds of big shit now and just trample all over me. Okay, that actually does something for me. So if we slip on the ring for Eowyn, we'll just make one of the random 1/1s a ring bearer. We can now exile that motherfucker, get pro green. Do we want to keep... Well, it's got trample, doesn't matter. It's just gonna get blocked and dead. There we go, whatever. We'll put it on Eowyn, push some more damage through. Chances are Oliphant gets blocked with the Hjorn and they trade. We blow out my opponent's board, and wow, slip on the ring. That's all you had to do, Eowyn, was just slip on the ring, and we'll win. Okay, looks like we're on the mono-white aggro plan again. I don't get it. I don't understand how this shuffler can always pull only one type of mana. I have just as many plains as I do mountains. I don't understand how it's only pulling one or the other. I mean, I'm not gonna block. Alright, so I can either do Errant Rider or I can do Horn. Horn doesn't really do a whole lot for me right now. Honestly, I think we'll save Horn till I have more of a board state and more mana so that I can activate it the turn it comes down. Hey, if he wants to block with that, that's fine by me. If he's got some kind of pump spell that he wants to waste here on a Spearmaster, that's fine. Yeah, go for it. Spearmaster is far from the worst thing this deck has. I would do Rider, but I don't want... Oh well, whatever. I don't really have anything that I want to discard, though. Maybe him. But I really don't want to discard him. I do want the plains, though. Be better if it were a mountain, but whatever. Sure, I'll swing in one. Get him back down to 20. Alright, well that means he's got another combat trick. So sure, toss it out there. Oh, okay. That's not really a combat trick. He's gonna kill my 1/1. Okay. I mean, honestly, that could have been way worse. I could have had Horn of Gondor out. We'll go ahead and swing in. I don't plan on blocking anyway. So I really wish I had, like... Okay, that sucks. He's just got all the removal. So now my horn does absolutely nothing. Again. Alright, so let's bring out Shadowfax. Sure, we'll drop my planes. Attack. And drop the Eagles for free. And do 9 damage to the face. That ought to get his attention. He's only got the 3/2. I don't think... Oh. Okay, so he's going to scry. I don't think he swings, though. Oh, he does. Alright, never mind. So Shadowfax is presenting lethal next turn. Alright, and that's apparently enough to get there. Horn of Gondor came out and did absolutely nothing. Oh dear God. Basically I'm on a mull to 5. Because I am probably never going to see those guys. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Will be either Rider to block, 'cause it's going to be a 2/2 next turn, so either one of them is going to get killed by it. So yeah, we'll just do that. Of course he has removal. Why wouldn't he have removal? And of course, I don't draw any freaking lands. Why would I draw any freaking lands? Are you kidding me? I don't have any targeted removal that... Oh my God! Okay, and that's why you might want to run 17 lands. So that this kind of bull honky doesn't happen. So now I am most definitely getting mana screwed here, but I knew I would when I kept it. And that March is just going to... I should have just sacrificed him as soon as I dropped him to kill the March, because I knew that it was just going to snowball out of control, and now there's nothing I can do about it. He's probably got a combat trick. I don't see why he wouldn't. Yep. I knew he would. I freaking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he had to. I knew it, but there's really nothing I can do. I mean, I've got 3 mana to his freaking... and he's got a Palantir. Yeah, this is done. Just whatever. And that's it. The Boros giveth, the Boros taketh away. I did actually manage to get 4 wins out of that somehow. But yeah, 3 losses. Mana screw, mana flood, mana screw. You can't do anything about that. I mean, it's just frustrating that you lose to stuff completely out of your control. I mean, maybe I could have drafted more land cyclers. Maybe I could have gone 17 lands. That still doesn't guarantee that you're going to make all your land drops. That still doesn't guarantee that you're not going to get mana screwed. And like that second loss where I just got completely flooded. I mean, I only have 16 lands in the deck. I drew literally 10 lands out of the first 15 cards. I mean, you can't get around that. It just happens. And it's so frustrating when it happens because it has nothing to do with the deck at all. It's just bad luck. Well, we did get a pack, so I mean, we've got plenty of time at the end of this video, so yeah, let's see what we got. Hate that card. We got Shelob. 8/8 Death Touch, Ward 2. Other spiders have Death Touch, Ward 2. Are there enough spiders in this set to make that worth it? Very spider tribal. It looks like this was made for Commander. Like, hey, let's have a spider tribal deck. I don't know. Does this look good for limited? I don't know. It is an 8/8 for 6. So, I mean, I suppose that's good. And we got a pack for leveling up our mastery track during there. And we found the Shire. Tap an untapped creature to make food. Okay. For second breakfasts. And because we got the Mastery Pass, we also got a March of the Machines pack when we leveled up. So what do we get out of that? Do we remember Pelucranos Reborn? Oh, hell yeah, we do. Whoo! Maybe we'll have to do some March of the Machine drafts. I kind of miss those. Anyway, that's our video for today. I hope you enjoyed me getting destroyed by my own deck. The games that I actually got to play, I did amazing. I mean, aggro is definitely a solid choice for limited. If you pull aggro, get your curve, keep it low, close to the ground, you can pull some amazing stuff. Some real quick wins just by flooding the board out early. But if you get either mana screwed, mana flooded, then you're just dead before you've even drawn your first card. So anyway, like, comment down below on how I could have salvaged any of that. And I'll catch you in the next video.